Baltic 100 is a brand new event. We've been trying to organize it for the past 6, 7, 8 months. It brings together all of the Baltic communities in Canada to celebrate jointly 100 years of independence. And it's really important because Baltic unity is incredibly important in Canada and for us here in Toronto. It's celebrating independence, but it's also celebrating nearly 50 years of cooperation and solidarity with these three communities. There's some pretty strong connections with this event and our countries in the Baltic states. There are a number of Baltic ministerial staff, other dignitaries who've traveled all the way from Estonia and Latvia and Lithuania to join us and to help celebrate the event. So this event, not only is it being recognized strongly here by our own communities, but also by the governments in Latvia and Lithuania and Estonia. They also recognize the importance of promoting this important date, 100 years of independence. It took a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of people to pull all this together. And this is the closing event of an entire week of celebrations that's really being held up by two people, Piret Nordhani and Monica Mayfield, who are at the Vemu Museum at the Estonian Studies Center. These two people are incredible. They've been able to curate and sustain Estonian culture here in Canada and raise it to absolutely new levels. This is just, again, it's the closing event of a week of events, and it wouldn't have happened without them and the help of a lot of others. So, you know, I'm hoping that anybody watching this or who's attending realizes that it's really the efforts of volunteers and people like Piret and Monica that make things like this happen. It's events like this Baltic 100 event that help ensure that we maintain cohesion as a community, that we come together for these sorts of events and remember where we came from. I mean, it's a celebration, but it's also a commemoration. How did we get here? Why are we here? And it brings us all together. And periodically we have to have these events in order to sustain that community. So it's critically important that we do these occasionally. And this is really, I mean, it's a wonderful example of things that we can do in the future as well. So hopefully this won't be the end, and we'll have a lot more of these in the future.
Thank you for coming out to the celebration. Who would have thought 100 years ago that we would be standing here in front of Toronto City Hall, celebrating the centenary of the Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. This time, this year, this moment in history, which you are all part of, will not be repeated in our lifetimes. So I should say, take pictures. Take selfies. Talk to your neighbors, get to know each other. We are united in Toronto, in Ontario, in Canada, and around the globe. Here's to the next 100 years. Aita, ačiū, paldies visiem. Thank you.
Yesterday, the world press focused on the Baltic states because it was the first day of a tour through the Baltic states to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Why was the world press interested? Because Pope Francis was in Vilnius and he talked about our independence, our occupation period, and how important the centenary is. A particularly important moment in your life as a nation, the Pope said. It has been a century marked by your bearing numerous trials and sufferings, detentions, deportations, even martyrdom. Celebrating the 100th anniversary of independence means taking time to revive the memory of all those experiences. That was yesterday. Today, here in Toronto, we are gathered to also celebrate those declarations of independence and at the same time to remember everything accomplished by our communities over the last 70 years.
So I want to start off by saying labas, tare, and sveiks. Now, the formal piece of sort of getting up here on behalf of our government and on behalf of Rob and John is that obviously we are bringing greetings from Prime Minister Trudeau. And what I want to read to you is just a statement that the Prime Minister provided me with. It says, "It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to Nathan Phillips Square for Baltic 100. We gather here to celebrate the centenary of Baltic Republic's restoration of independence. 100 years ago, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania proclaimed independence and took responsibility for their future into their own hands. Today, Canada enjoys a strong relationship with our Baltic friends, a relationship built on shared interests and common values. And as we celebrate this special milestone with family and friends, let us reflect on the contributions that our Latvian, Estonian, and Lithuanian Canadians have made to this country. We are truly a multicultural nation, where diversity is indeed not a weakness, but rather a source of strength. I would like to thank the organizers for making this event possible, and to all in attendance, please accept my warmest welcome and best wishes for a memorable centennial celebration, and it's signed the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau. Thank you.
It's my honor today to convey regards from Andrew Scheer, the leader of the official opposition, the leader of the Conservative Party of Canada. And Andrew writes, "I am pleased to extend my warmest personal greetings to everyone celebrating Baltic 100 Week. The path to independence for the Baltic states was long and arduous. This 100th anniversary celebration is an opportunity to remember all those who struggled to achieve full sovereignty for Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, which included many Canadians of Baltic descent." Andrew continues, "Canada enjoys strong bonds of friendship with the Baltic states based on personal ties and our shared values. We admire the tremendous progress achieved by Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania in creating political stability and economic growth. The Baltic states and Canada share a commitment to democratic values, freedom, and the rule of law."
And I pay tribute to three Baltic nations' flags because of the perseverance of the people, because of a perseverance and clear policy of the governments. I pay tribute to the flag of Canada because of hosting these communities and being for them a homeland here in Canada. But I'm sure that all these people have their homeland in their hearts as well.
We are proud people from the Baltics. My thanks to those who have made this event happen. My wife Inara and I are very happy that you are here today in the heart of Toronto to celebrate with us the centennial anniversaries of the established or renewed statehood of our countries. On the 18th of November, Latvia will have stood as an independent and free state for 100 years. We are 100 years young.
And of course, we can't forget that it is a big deal. It cannot be forgotten by anyone that our three countries fought tooth and nail against phenomenal odds to regain our independence and fought very hard to keep it. We also highly appreciate Canada's contribution to the whole Baltic region's security. As Lithuania has a leading nation, Germany, Canada leads the NATO multinational battle group in Latvia, and it shows the NATO solidarity and remarkable contribution to the Euro-Atlantic defense. Thank you to the Baltic Federation for organizing today and the entire weekend. Thank you everybody for coming today. I think I'm the last speech, so let's get on with the show.
USA. The song you just heard is a herding song from southeastern Estonia, a part of the country known for its rich harmonies. This song was sung to call the lazy herders of the village to take the cows out to pasture. The second song we'll sing is from the same region. It is a song about bringing the cows home. Is the food ready? Is the drink ready? If it isn't, I'll take the cows far away where we can't hear the neighbors or the rooster crowing.
Kasvõin karjakoduaia, kas on valmis vaskajuuk? Kas on valmis vaskajuuk? Avuteed ülehme aina. Avuteed ülehme aina. Kui ole valmis vaskajuuk. Kui ole valmis vaskajuuk. Avuteed ülehme aina. Avuteed ülehme aina. Ma ajan karja kaugem palle. Ma ajan karja kaugem palle. Liigiliina leppis siku. Liigiliina leppis tiik. Taga Tartu tammis siku. Taga Tartu tammis tiik. Kas ei kuulegi ikka hell? Kas ei kuulegi ikka hell? Tõiste taare tõlva hell. Tõiste taare tõlva hell.
Saldudussu visiem maziem Latviju bērniem, izkaisītiem pieaugušo pasaulē. No rietum Austrālijas līdz Ziemeļkanādai, no Rio de Janeiro līdz pat Rīgas jūrmalai, no rietum Austrālijas līdz Ziemeļkanādai, no Rio de Janeiro līdz pat Rīgas jūrmalai. Viena saule, tas pats mēnesis, visiem viena tēva valodī. Viena saule, tas pats mēnesis, visiem viena tēva valodī.
Vanaisa alati on kange mees, kes on tööle naljana teistest ees. Kui aga pidurdu saab pilli hääl, siis on vaatama mennega otsa kohelse. Eks siis vanaisa õllekapas lugu peab, sest maailma asjad ja sõnkumella peab. Asjal on siiski väike kurja juur, sest taanile peale ilmub tantsutuur. Kuuled sa memmekene kõlab tantsuviis, tule ole meil tantsuriigi siis. Kasvame noorematest viletsamaks pead, näitame, et oleme sama head. Nõnda vanaisa meelde tuleb noorusaeg, mille lõõlemi tantsida mingi vaev. Kui aga vanaema kaasa teeks, siis kes selle meeldab, kes on kõnnedes. Aga vanaema oleks nagu jönni täis, nagu loomise lõõs oleks kaudale läinud. Taadil on tantsuga mis kiibenud, ja kaelasse klapsi läbi läbinud. Oi. Kuule vanamees, ma suulisin terve aru peas. Oi. Mis on loolte seeka ikka ennast ja. Oi. Aga ega nõelad ei anda saa. Oi. Las aga käia teie auruga, meie vanaisa alati on kange mees, kes on tööle ja naljana teistest ees. Kui aga pikalt kostab pilli hääl, siis on taatuma meelega otsa kohese. Eks siis vanaisa õllekapast lugu peab, sest maailma asjade sõnga peab. Asjal on siiski väike kurja juur, sest naadide peale ilmub tantsutuur.
varu sees. Veel juhib üks säde, mis ikka veel hõõgub meil südames. Kas keegi näeb maad läbi tormi? Kas keegi näeb maad läbi pühava öö? Hoiame siin, hoides kramplikult aerudes kinni, vihased valusad lõpmatust ööst. Kaua olnud tormi küüsis, nagu libled tuule käes, salluda vee vastu